The latest on the efforts to free the Menendez brothers. The outgoing DA released hundreds of documents about their decades behind bars. Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman is in Los Angeles with those details. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, Rebecca. This is a 600-plus page filing by LA's outgoing DA, and it's a stunning chronicle of what appears to be Lyle and Eric Menendez's three-decade effort at rehabilitation and community building behind bars, and some of the most glowing reports by prisons officials themselves.
This morning, as the resentencing hearing for Eric and Lyle Menendez nears, a trove of new documents giving us our deepest look into their life behind bars. Outgoing LADA District Attorney George Gascon filing more than 600 pages of documents showing the brothers to be, quote, model prisoners. With one corrections coordinator testifying, in my 26 years at the prison, I've not met an inmate who has been this innately committed to helping others. In 1996, the brothers were sentenced to life in prison without parole for the brutal shotgun murders of their parents. Now the DA calling for the siblings to be released on good behavior. The document offering exhaustive lists of groups and organizations the brothers have either founded or participated in, including mindfulness groups, hospice and addiction care programs, a no violence challenge, prison green spaces, and art projects. Lyle seen here in front of a mural he recently painted with his art group. The book-length submission also has letters from family, friends, and staff, with one officer writing of Eric that his, quote, notorious public image is starkly different from the inmate who he says is a rehabilitated man who humbly strives towards helping those in need. Multiple Netflix productions coupled with social media sparking a new generational interest in the case, the brothers' claims of sexual abuse galvanizing many to call for their freedom.
The case is a unicorn because despite all that very significant evidence, the jury found him guilty of double murder for financial gain that is premeditated.
Gascon telling me last month it was the rehabilitation in prison that convinced him.
Those were brutal murders. They were premeditated, and that's why they got life without the possibility.
But you are recommending that they be released essentially immediately.
I am recommending that they be released because I believe that the people that they were is not the same people that we're seeing 35 years later.
But now some uncertainty with Gascon unseated and newly elected DA Nathan Hochman taking over the infamous case soon, telling Arcana Whitworth he will thoroughly review everything.
We'll ask for the minimal amount of time necessary to do this work because we owe it to the Menendez brothers, we owe it to the public to get this decision right.
And it's worth noting that in their 35 years in the system, the brothers have had a handful of rules violations, but not a single infraction for violence. Sources close to the case tell me that the defense intends to make the unusual move of calling at least 4 corrections officers to the stand at the resentencing hearing next month to testify to the brothers' rehabilitation and readiness to be back in society.